Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, we are proud to welcome to Wednesday night racing action here with the QRL. Hey guys, welcome tonight to QRL Wednesday night racing action here live from Richmond Speedway. I threw up some stuff up here on the screen here. This is our Bonfire Racing League. This is the that's some of the events going on for it for the winter series, and that's bonfireracingleague.com. You guys should check it out. I'll let it roll through one more time, and then once again, we're sponsored by just shout out to my wife's little company and our company for all your trophy racing needs. Gonna put a little spot in for it. You guys have any questions, let me know. But here is the ARCA series on Thursday, and then here's your truck racing series, and there's gonna have a winter league for a couple weeks, and then we are gonna have the next gen series, and that's on Sundays again, I believe. So check it out, bonfireracingleague.com, for all your stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live here. Okay, Sorry about that. Just getting everything set up again. It's been a long Thanksgiving weekend. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. Let's get to spend time with your family. Let's turn this down just a little bit. All right, I believe they're gridding up here. Let's take a look and see if we can find out what the grid is. All right, looks like Eric Thornton, Redline Motorsports, took the pole position at 22.4. Right behind him, Dave Kirkpatrick. Tommy Fox third, David Owens in fourth. Big shout out to David Owens, won the Big Truckin' Tuesday Championship last night at Talladega Speedway. Big shout out to him. And Gulf Coast Racing, number 5, Jeff Carter. 6, Alex McQuarter. 7, Anthony Moss Jr. 8, Ty Killa. 7th, Anthony Moss Jr. 8th, Ty Killa. 9th, Terry Murphy. Also, only Canadian. Shout out to him. Justin White, number 10. 11, Scotty Estep. Number 12, Chris Smith. All right, my mistake. I don't think I can get to the rest of the field at this moment, but it looks like after Smith, it was David Carter, Joey Stiers, Matt Oppenmiller, Jerry LeGrand, Sam Milliken, Pim Luth, Gary Wright, Mitch Diamond, and Ryan Twinham as we get ready to go live here. So we got 135 laps. All right, this is a short track, a lot different from some of the super speedways been racing at. Pace car lights are off. They're coming on the back stretch. Should be getting ready to go green here shortly. Gonna be a lot of bumping and running, a lot of moving and shaking, doorpost to doorpost. See these guys in action. It'll be an exciting race. Should have a couple yellows. Keep our eyes open out in the field there. Little number 27 more light. All right, as Eric Thornton leads them to the green flag, Geico restart line. They are off into turn 1. Eric Thornton seems to be getting a little bit of a lead there as everything starts to shape out. We're on lap 2 there, 135. As we're focused in there on number 48 of Scotty Estep. With a battle right behind him with Justin White in the 28 and the 902 of David Carter. Gotta be real careful coming off of turn 2. Gotta be patient on the accelerator there. Too much accelerator will put you into the wall. Also loop the rear end. Also on the exit of 4. Also a tough spot these drivers on the lookout for as the race goes on. So I've got Sam Milliken and number 8 car trying to make a pass on the 48. Going side by side right here coming in at turn 3. Looks like he's gonna make that bottom line stick with the grip as he comes out, tries to do a little slide job there on him. Looks like he makes it pass complete there. Back to Jeff S. Carter, number 6 car, Toyota Supra. Has Joey Steyer's on his back bumper. Joyce just taking his time, looking to see where his weakness is as he makes a move. David Owens right there behind him in that NASCAR number 11. As Joey looks at the peaks on the inside. Gonna stay with this battle right here. I think Joey's might be getting a little impatient with the number 6. Gonna see what kind of move he makes to get by this. Oh, 18 gets real, almost gets into Joey there. Joey making another move on the 18 on inside. That bottom line is the line at the early beginning of this race until it gets rubbered in. Maybe the driver will start looking towards the outside line, but right now that low line on yellow is where you want to be. As we have a new leader, Dave Kirkpatrick takes the lead, number 27, over at Eric Thornton, number 1. Eric might be saving his tires a little bit as we're going on lap 12 at 135 here at Richmond. All right, back with these 3. Looks like the 18 might be holding up the line with the 6 and the 048 right behind. Joey Steyer just made a move past these 2 drivers as Scotty here looks the inside of the 6. Looks like everyone's just staying in line. Ooh, baby, number 6 gets super close, drives it in real hard there. Great way to stay out of trouble though, not getting in the rear of them. Top 3, there's David Kirkpatrick, Eric Thornton, Tommy Fox all battling out right now for the top 3 spots. There's Eric Thornton, number 1 car. Tommy Fox in number 57. Right behind him, Alex Porter in the 15 car. Taken away from the front of the pack right now. These 2 are starting to split up just a little bit. It looks like Jerry LeGrand is just making a pass on the number 8 of Sam. Oh, Sam gets into the wall just a little bit. Something you got to watch, like I was saying, exit of 2. Oh, it looks like we have a car down in the ground, 28 and the 31. Caution is out. Anthony Amos Jr. looks like he might have got involved in that. Let's take a look. Looks like Terry Murphy must have got into him just a little too hard there. Coming in, didn't quite hit the brakes hard enough, and the 28 has nowhere to go and collects right into the side of the 9, T-bones him. That is very unfortunate. Take another replay look at this. Let's see 18 right here. Feel like the 9 just checked up there just a little too much, or caught the 18 off by surprise. As you can see, the 18 just drove right and back. 9 had no chance. tries to do the best he can to save it, but that sends him right into the wall. As he comes back down the track, you'll see the number 28, Justin White, has nowhere to go, tries to come down low and just T-bones the 9. Not sure how much damage that caused, but looks like only those 2 cars were involved after the contact. All right, we do have pit stops. Eric Thornton leading them in. Joey Stoyer's coming out. Scotty Estep coming by right now in the 098. David Owens in the 11 coming out. And there's Eric. So that's your first caution, 18. Looks like they were kicking some tires there. But you have 10 drivers that did not come in, still on those fresh tires. No, I'm sorry, 5. Your front 5 have not pitted. And that's going to be Dave Kirkpatrick, 27, staying out. Tommy Fox right behind him in the number 57. There's Dave. Number 27, Miller Genuine Draft. Good looking car. Your running orders, Tommy Fox, number 57, right behind him, number 2. Alex McCord, number 15. Ty Killa running 4 spot and up 4 spots. Then you have Jeff Carter. And then Stiers is going to be your first car on fresh tires, I believe, or pit stop. He came in on that last caution. Right behind him, you got Scotty Estep. David Owens at number 11. Eric Thornton, which was your pole sitter. Gary Wright. 923 of Matt Opplander. Jerry LeGrand in that number 48 pink car. David Carter, 902. Gary Murphy. Car got involved. Looks like his front end is okay. It's not going to be any worse for wear. Sam Milliken there, that awesome Liquid Death car. Mitch Diamond, number 65 there, coming in 16th place. Chris Smith. All right, let's take a look. Looks like the pace car lights are off. We should be going back to live racing here shortly. Back stretch coming into turn 3. All right, they enter the Geico restart line, and flag is dropped as Kirkpatrick takes off. Couple cars going 3 wide. They are 2 wide, all the way back behind the leader. I hear some banging and banging there. Looks like Jeff LeGrand might have got into the wall. There's another caution comes out. Take a look. LeGrand in that 48 pink car. Looks like he might have been involved in this incident. Looks like Sam's pushing up the wall, unfortunately, for the 48. Sam just got in there a little too hot. Hits him right in the door. Looks like it wasn't too bad a contact as the 48 backs up into the corner, unfortunately. All right, let's take a look back. Let's go live back to the racing here, see how everything's shaking out, though. Quick incident, not even a lap in. It looks like that running order is going to stay the same. Justin White, by the way, did take major damage on that T-bone. He's been in the pit now for the last 4 minutes. Just an update on him. Pim Luth is only a lap down, I believe. He may get the lucky dog. Yes, there he comes, ladies and gentlemen. There is Pim Luth, the 033, coming right by. Yellow dog. just almost takes out the pace car, gets right by him. Good for him. Back on the lead lap. Good to see him out there. Shout out to Pim for all his help. He is the heart and soul of the Cavoke Racing Network. All right, that puts him back on the lead lap. Let's see who else we have out here. Anthony Moss Jr. is going to be laps down also. He's about, if my math is correct, about 8 laps down. But he would be your next Yellow Dog or Justin White. Just a big shout out to all the men and women back in the broadcast truck. I just want to say thank you to them traveling to these different racetracks and be able to provide these awesome footage and camera angles and audio for your guys' viewing pleasure. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like the pace car lights are off. They should be going green next time around. So there he goes, Kirkpatrick. Great head start off the drop of the rack. Perfect job. Sires getting impatient. He's on those fresh tires. These cars in front of him are on older tires. That group of new tires pitted lap 17. Got a couple yellows there. Keep that in mind. They haven't really got any use out on those tires. As Sires is trying to make it stick on the lower line to pass the 24. Oh, they're getting touched back there. Tykilla and the 23. 048 getting to the back of the 6. They are under a blanket back here. Back of the field is trying to sort it out. David Lowndes trying to make that high line work. The track really widens out. You have room to be able to really get on it and unwind the steering wheel and get on the throttle. Oh, it's a 65 of Mitch Diamond gets into the wall and behind the field. That was the blue of the 65. Unfortunately, he's going to take some damage on that right front. A little bit of damage there. Hopefully he'll be able to be okay. But back up here instead is Scotty Estep and David Owens. In between of the 6. Oh, he's going to get into the 6. 6 is going to save it, but also hit the Eric Thornton and going to collect some more cars. Going to bring on our third caution of the race. Looked like Jeff Carter, Mitch Diamond, and Pim Lewis might have been all involved in that last accident, but it looks like we're still green flag racing for some reason. Yes, folks, they are green flag after that incident. Looks like iRacing didn't throw the flag. Gonna check in with some of these cars I saw wrecked. Let's see, there's him. Not sure how bad damage that was. But back with the race up front, here's the 15 of McWhorter trying to make his presence known on the 27 of Kirkpatrick. There's Stires on the fresh tires and running P4. Next car on fresh tires is gonna be David Owens running that number 11 car in P6. All right, looks like Jeff Carter did pit the car. He took some major damage on that last incident. There's Stires working on P3, trying to get underneath the Fox. Isn't going to be a problem. Fox is going to let him down low, but he might cut under. He doesn't. He just sits in line. You see David Owens getting loose back there in the number 11 car coming off of turn 2. Another battle, 902 and 048. Eric Thornton rebounding from that incident. Almost got caught Upton. All right, looks like Jeff Carter did get back out on the track. Oh, as you can see, the number, who is that behind Eric Thornton? Tykilla trying to make the pass on Owens, or is Owen making the pass on the 24? He's not gonna let. He's gonna let him go. Cuts in the inside. Can try to get a nice run coming off of turn 4, but nothing doing. Tykilla's gonna let him go. Looks like Mitch Diamond making a move, rebounding from that crash. Looks like his car's not too bad for wear. Luckily for him, this track is not aerodynamically dependent. As they're going too wide, coming into turn 1 for the lead. McWhorter wants to lead a lap. He says, "Give me that spot." Kirkpatrick, you've been out there too long, but don't look now. Joey Stires is P3, taking the high line on those fresher tires. See what he can do with them. Make short work of the 27 on that outside line, really making those tires work. This Kirkpatrick's probably having a tough time. Oh, it's right there, getting loose. Kirkpatrick is going to lose the grip. See if anybody gets collected in this, but it's going to bring the yellow out. Thank goodness. Great job on saving it before going to that inner barrier wall. Let's see if he can get back on the track safely. That was a close call. Wow. Okay, well, you saw here, folks, we caught that looseness coming in there into turn 2. We're going to have pit stops probably here from the rest of the field that hasn't pitted yet. Gonna take a look back, see if we see what happened with that earlier non-yellow. Oh, the number 6 of Carter gets involved. That's what started the accident. Need to go back here. All right, let's take a look at the 6. It's gonna what started this off. Looks like Owen's gonna go high, be able to avoid any contact or damage. Here comes Eric, trying to get out of the way. Looks like he's gonna just get tapped. 923 is gonna hit the front. 902 just barely escapes, but unfortunately the 48 Legrand hits him pretty hard in the front. Pim has nowhere to go. 65 has nowhere to go as Terry comes back up. That is unfortunate. I am surprised I didn't throw a caution, to be honest with you guys, but I digress as we hit lap 44 of 135 here at Richmond Speedway. All right, looks like everybody came in for the most part. All right, let's check out the pit stop time. All right, maybe Steyer's just took, the times aren't popping up just yet. Sorry, folks. No, it looks like everyone took tires. Everyone's pit stop was around 14 seconds. That looks like that's going to be two, left and right side tires of fuel. And that's your whole field all the way down. A lot of guys getting worked on. 32 seconds worth of damage. A couple things here and there. But Mitch Diamond, number 65, is going to be your last car in the lead lap in P15, I believe. Terry Murphy, 1 lap down. Jeff Carter, 2 laps down. Jerry LeGrand, 3 laps down. Justin White, Anthony Moss Jr., quite a few laps back. 30, I think, 28. But they are out of the race. So the pace car lights are out, and they're coming down the backstretch. So we are going to be going back live racing. Like Joey got the lead coming out of the pit lane. Here they come, the Geico restart line, and here they are off. Owens gets a pretty bad start there. It's trying to recover as Eric Thornton comes in real hot. Just a little bit. No yellow though. Dave was leading this race. Where is Dave now? He is P15, back 13 spots. Looks like he took some damage there in the back end. Right behind Dave is Terry, not Terry, but the number 6 car, Carter. Also, lots of laps down, a lot of damage to that front end of that car. Looks like Joey, looks like he's showing him pit, but he's not in the pits. Not sure what we have a hiccup there for, but Checking back with this further group a little bit further back in the field. They're going to need to make a move. I could tell Sam's getting impatient there as he dives underneath the 90 of Wright. Some of these other cars probably be looking to do the same thing if they get the chance, as the 902 and the 8 start to make their way back up to the lead pack. But that is your second back. Oh, as the 902 gets a little loose, gets it under control before he goes into turn 3 and 4. Let's see if Sam can capitalize on that mistake as he goes up to the high line. He gets blocked by the 902. Now Sam driving it back underneath him. Great move. See if he can make it stick and get acceleration out of the corner. Complete the pass, which he's gonna just eke him out. See how he does right here as that 902 tries to make that high line work. He's going to have a little bit more momentum, but it's not going to be enough as Sam pulls away. Great job there by Sam. More cars trying to make the pass on the 902. 902 staying really on the high line, not doing him any favors. Lots of side-by-side action right here in the back of the field. The back half of the field. Not even that further back, but Milliken is going to be leading that pack and is about 6 seconds back of Stiers, who is leading the race right now. As we go back and check in with him, he's starting to pull a little bit away, almost getting a second lead over McWhorter. Tykilla following right behind in third. Fourth place is going to be S-Step in the 048. And Owens in the number 11 right behind him. But like I said, I feel like this pack is going to be probably the tightest racing going on right here at this moment. As the 902 checks up in front of the lower car, the guys are using a higher line to get around this mess. He's going to get into Mitch Diamond, unfortunately. Oh my goodness, collects 3 cars as another yellow comes out. That's our 4th caution of the race. Oh, you see there, Pim scooting right by. No incident for him. Yes, sir, indeedy. It takes a lot of practice and skill to race side by side here over here at Richmond Speedway. That is your 4th caution of the race. Let's go ahead and take a look back, see if we can pick it up a little bit better. I believe it's Mitch Diamond and 902 going to get involved. 902 just probably didn't slow up enough to dive it back down low, but unfortunately for Kirkpatrick, that is just being in trouble at back of the pack. You know, you race with who you're around, and he was a pole sitting car, and unfortunately he got caught up with that further traffic as he's working his way back from some of those incidents. All right, we do have pit stops coming back again. I'm not sure if they're going to be topping off for fuel or tires or both. I feel like it's just going to be fuel only, but let's take a look and see what happens. Yeah, it looks like we're doing tires again. 15 seconds. If you see stuff around 15 seconds around then, that's probably 2 sets of tires. A set of tires, I'm sorry, and fuel. All right, I believe they have 2 sets of tires left. If I can, so let me see if I get somebody in here. Hey, Joey Stiers, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Kevin.
Hey, man, great racing out there. It seems like you're pulling away once it goes a little bit green flag racing. I know there's a lot of cautions behind you, but I just had a question. How many sets of tires did you guys start the race with today?
We started with 4 sets of tires in the pits here, so I
Okay.
think most everybody's taken 2 so far. I think
Okay.
should have at least 2 more to go.
Okay, and then Joey, what's the fuel window usually for with a full set of fuel?
It showed me 70 laps
70?
here when I got out of the pits, so I think we're good to go on fuel as long as we kind of manage it a little bit here. And yeah, I think we should be good.
Okay, do you think you're gonna have another yellow, or is it gonna be green flag all the way?
Oh, I think we'll have quite a few more yellows, to be honest.
Okay, so each yellow you have will help you out to making that fuel stretch out a little bit longer and make it to the end of the race.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it, Kevin.
Yes, sir. Let you go. All right, that was Joey Stiers. I appreciate him taking his time out, helping us out here in the booth. Get a little interview inside look there with the driver of the number 23 car. He's been on fire in the ARCA series for Bonfire Racing League and a lot of other series, but he's been killing it. All right, pace car lights are out. They will be going green this time around. Great start by Joey. The 24 might have had a problem. Might have been the wrong gear as he takes off. Tykilla having some problems there. Regains it. Obviously struggling there as he's 11 to Owens. That's a check up for 24. Almost had another incident there. Eric Thornton just made a move on the 8 of Sam Ilkin here as he looks to make another move on the 923. Matt Opplander. Gonna make that pass, no problem. Matt looking like he's a little problem with that car, but as the 90 gets loose in front of Pim, they're gonna be spun out on the backstretch, bringing out another yellow flag as a 5th caution flies. That is unfortunate. Pim had nothing to do with that. Looks like Gary just got loose again. We're having issues with that 90 car. Take another look back, see pick up what happens. All right, folks. Looks like Gary swings it to the left to avoid the 920, and he just gets loose. Unfortunately, Pim has nowhere to go. Not expecting that 90 car to come back up the track so suddenly, and nothing can be done there. Unfortunate for Pim and Gary. I know how that feels. Been there, done that. I can tell you that for sure. Fortunately, doesn't look like he collects too many more people. As a 65, the 6 and 18 look like to make it by unscathed. That is unfortunate. All right, and it looks like Mitch Diamond, Terry Murphy, Gary Wright into the pit lanes, also with Pim. Probably just trying to get some wrinkles ironed out, get the hammers out. But Pim is on the, I think he's hanging on to the lead lap or a lap down, trying to hold on to that yellow dog. But with that, with what Joey was telling us earlier, 70 lap fuel window, we started at 65. It might be possible to stay out here full time, but I feel like there's more cautions. They are going to have to go for tires because the people that do take tires are going to blow right by them. So it's going to be a game of seeing what the other drivers do. And obviously, drivers are going to be watching Joey and just doing the opposite, more than likely. Just want to say thank you to everyone coming in and joining the broadcast today. Really appreciate it for coming out on a Wednesday night. Once again, this is the Quarantine Racing League Xfinity Series. It's ran by David Owens and the guys over there at QRL. Just a big shout out to them and thanking them for letting the Cavalcade Racing Network do this for them, and great partnership we've had. And you guys check out the winter series for Bonfire Racing League also. It's going to be a lot of fun. And just happy holidays to everybody. And yeah, we're almost the halfway point here of the, we are over the halfway point of this race because math is hard. All right, pace car lights are off. We should be going back green flag racing as the pace car dives back in the pit lane. Pace car is off. We're going to go run on board as Joey takes off away from the 15 of McWhorter. But McWhorter, great restart. Single file, the front 4 or 5 cars, understanding what's going on. Further back in the pack, a little bit 2x2, but let's see if we get some green flag racing. I'm sure these guys are tired of idling around the track. But Stiers is your leader, McWhorter second, Keela third, Thornton fourth, that's step 5. Getting a little close there as the 57 climbs up the track, but great job by him not getting involved with the 923 as he tries to complete the pass underneath. Mitch Diamond's car had been beat up, but also made a pass. Looks like he's moving up the field slowly but surely. As Kirkpatrick's going to try and make the pass underneath the 920 also. Looks like he's going to make it happen. Missing that front clip. Like I said, aerodynamics not too important here at Richmond. As we jump up with David Owens in the number 11. Looks like he's catching up to that lead group. Looking to take P5 from S-Step. 70 laps down here. On board with David Owens. Let's see how tight he gets to that exit of that wall off of turn 4. That's what you need to do, folks. You need to get on the accelerator, unwind the steering wheel, and let it drift up that corner to get as much speed as you can off of turn 4. Great job there by David. Right now, this is your closest battle. Owens on S-Step. He's looking for a way around. can really see the bodies pitch forward when they get on the brakes very hard. Just watch that front bumper dive down as they hit the brakes. David might be giving him a little push there as he comes into the corner. Gonna get by. Also, Sam looks like he's gonna make the move. Might have given him a little bump and run there as David Owens gets in the 5th place. Top 5 right now, looking good. Let's see if S-Step has anything to answer back. All right, back up with your leaders. Looks like Steyer's still enjoying that 1 second cushion right now. McWhorter, though, has his hands filled with Ty Killa in the 24 behind him and Eric Thornton right behind. See Eric get a little bit loose, gets that a little out of shape. Great save, though. Just want to give a shout out to Mitch there. I know he's been involved in a lot of incidents. He had a great showing at Watkins Glen. Had a connection issue, but he's been doing a great job as I give him a curse and he hits the wall, but he's doing a great job with that damaged car, keeping on track and on the lead lap. Pim Luth also 1 lap back, hanging in there. If there is another yellow, which we probably will have, we'll probably get that yellow dog. All right, folks, right now, this is your closest battle is this little group of 4, and the gap between Owens and Thornton is closing. That's why we're focusing on this battle. As we check in with Ty Killa, Ty Killa's getting ever so closer to number 15 McWhorter. Ty Killa's really starting to get the groove going on with that outside line. As I say that, Eric Thornton does close the gap on him. Great job there by Ty Killa, driving it in deep, getting on the brakes, back on the throttle, getting it close to the wall. Oh, Owens making a move on Eric Thornton on the outside. Owens really making that outside line work for him on Thornton, but Thornton is going to get held up by the 24 Ty Killa a little bit. But with 92 laps to go, if they can probably, I'm not sure if they can stay green, if they can make it all the way to the end or not. It's going to be very tight. There's the pass and the repass as they're 2x2 for P2. This is amazing. 2x2 all the way back. That's P2, 3, 4, and 5 all battling out 2x2 here with 93 lap 93. But this is just going to help the 048 S-Step catch up to this pack. Eric looks like he backs out. Doesn't want to burn up his tires, trying to keep it very close like he is. Ty Killa might be getting in the back of Owens, but he slows up just a little bit to get away from it. Doesn't cause an incident. Great job there. Them both saving the cars. That was a close call. But here comes Eric Thornton back to the inside after that mishap on Ty Killa. Ty Killa might need to just recollect himself and try again as we're not 95 out of 135 here at Richmond Speedway. Owens diving it down underneath the 15. Great job. Eric Thornton also diving it under Tykilla. Slide job on the 24 driving it back underneath. Isn't going to make it. I know he's not happy about it. No one likes getting a slide job. But as the 15 battles back on Owens, this is a great battle right now for top 4 positions. Oh, there's Scotty, the 048, closing back the gap after this battle. Now he dives the inside, looking to get underneath that quarter fender of the 24 Tykilla. Eric's trying to hold off this group. Great racing right now. Sam Milliken behind and Tommy Fox also. Scotty on the inside. Is he going to give each other room to make this turn? They do. They trust in each other. As Joey now has a 2-second lead over Owens as he just pulls away from all the battling. But now that Owens is cleared, let's see what Owens has got. Can Owens chase down Stiers? One advantage Stiers has out there being all by himself for most of this race is he's able to run his line, not burn up his tires faster than he needs to compared to these drivers have been running side by side. It's all about who's been managing their tires for this very long run we've been having and who's not. And we're not quite sure how long this run's going to go. As you see the 24 almost getting the back of Scotty there. On board with the Farmers Only camera. You don't have to be lonely at farmersonly.com. Once again, a big shout out to the camera crew for putting these cameras on each one of these Xfinity's race cars before the race starts. And just a big thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And there's your race right now. Tommy Fox trying to grab the back of Sam Milliken, trying to make it work on as we're less than 30 laps to go. I think we're 29 to go right now. There's Joey back up at the front. That 2-second lead has dissipated to under a second. Owens doing a great job chasing them down. We'll just see how this race turns out in the long run. Joey might be saving fuel. We're not sure what he's doing. We're just going to have to wait and find out. But back to the main battle. It's just Sam and Estep right now. Everyone's kind of falling in line. As Fox looks like he made that pass on the number 8 of Sam. Once again, up here with Scotty and Tykilla, they're just battling it out right now, keeping it close as the laps keep ticking away. Gonna see what these drivers are made out of, how good they are on old tires, if they can make it all the way to the end, or is someone gonna come in and pit. We'll have to keep an eye out on what's gonna happen here. Once again, Pim Luth is gonna be your yellow dog if the yellow does decide to come out. Right behind him, Chris Smith, in line for that yellow dog. But Tykilla closing the gap back on Scotty. You can really listen and pay attention to the sights and sounds of these cars to see what's happening. As we watch the cars in the front lift off the gas, you can see the fire coming out of the right rear exhaust pipes. That lets you know the cars are backing off the throttle and there's extra fuel getting burned coming out of the exhaust pipe. And just the way the cars dive down as they make these turns and trying to keep momentum up. Tykilla is sitting here in P6 as we have 23 laps to go. Owens now under a half a second behind Joey. Great job keeping it close, catching the leader. They have ran away with it though. Thornton is your next one back. Eric looks like he did battle from that big group of 6 cars and got away. Alex McCorder though is still entangled with Scotty, Sam, and Tommy Fox there, as that's your next group of cars. But Eric Thornton out there in no man's land. We're just gonna see what happens with this race. As Joey's gonna be coming up now on lap traffic. See what Gary Wright here is going to do in the number 90 car, involved in a couple incidents today. He's going to stay high, not going to be an issue. Oh, looks like Joey might be blinging there a little bit. Hopefully he's going to be okay. Hate for it to come down to a connection issue, but to get past that lap traffic, no problem. Back here we have Alex McCorder making the pass on Scotty. Or is that Scotty? No, Scotty's making the pass, trying to make the pass on McCorder. But that's just going to open a door up for the 24 Tykilla. The more that Scotty and the 15 battle it out. And as you look back further back in the field, it looks like there's that Dr. Pepper car. Making a move, but I think he might be a lap car. Yeah, Sam's the next car back behind him. Oh, it's a 24. Ooh, very close call there on Scotty and Ty. But the 048 is not going to make a move. But Owens climbing ever so closer to Joey. They get around that second lap car without problem. Looks like there's clean racetrack in front of them with 17 to go. I'm not sure, folks. It's going to be very close on fuel mileage, I believe. We only have that one yellow to help extend it. I think that's why Joey might be slowing down to conserve fuel. And if he is slowing down, that would help him save tires. Now he can get back on it to keep the lead. But here comes Owens outside, looking for a way around. This is going to be a very tough pass. But 16 to go here at Richmond. As you look up in front of him, there are 2 lap cars. Going to be 14 to go at the checkered. Now, if David can get on that right side quarter fender and pinch Joey down, it's going to cut off his line out of the gas. Going to make it harder for him. As David makes a pass, but is he going to make it stick? It looks like he might have got a little too high there, but keeps some momentum. Joey's going to let off just a little bit to let him make that pass, but 13 to go now. As David Owens takes the lead. Great pass. Great job there by David Owens. Cyrus getting very close to that wall. Back with our other battle. Scotty's still working on 15 of McWhorter, but great job by McWhorter keeping these guys at bay. 6 seconds back behind the leaders. If there are pit stops, we'll see what happens. I guess not. We're told to go, but we'll have to see what happens. As the number 6, which is a lap car, makes a pass, no biggie. But great job there by Scotty and McWhorter trying to make the pass on each other, and McWhorter's keeping them at bay. Okay, back at the front. Looks like Owens has opened up a half a second gap. They're coming up on 2 lap cars here of the 18 Terry Murphy and Pim Lou for the over 33. Ten to go at the line. We got 10 laps to go here at Richmond Motor Speedway. Once again, I want to say thank you to everyone tuning in tonight. Couldn't do without you guys, each and every one of you. Please like and subscribe. Come on. All right, David makes short work and is just blowing the tires off of Stiers. I'm not sure if Stiers has any more tire left, or maybe he's just conserving. He's that close on fuel. We're going to have to just watch and see what happens, how this is going to turn out, as Owens tries to make the pass on the Canadian of the 18 Terry Murphy. Stays high out of the way. Oh, Stiers and Pim look like got a little close there. A little too close for comfort. As we have 8 laps to go at the checkered. All right, looks like Scotty is caught back up to McWhorter, trying once again to make this pass work. He's been fighting all race. Last pit stint has been all Scotty on McWhorter trying to make this work. But remember, you got 24 Ty Killa looking right behind. We're looking for a mistake to be made and to capitalize on this. As here we go. Oh, we got a little looseness down there, but the number 6, as they're coming up on a little bit of lap traffic, we'll see how that plays out as they're door-to-door posts coming around to the start finish line with 7 to go. McWhorter hold them off on a high line. Great job. Owens gap now over a second. It must be fuel. I'm not sure why. We'll just have to check in probably in the interview section and see what happened with the Stiers car. Six to go here at Richmond Motor Speedway, where Virginia is for lovers. Oh, Ty Killa get a little bit loose. He's trying to follow the 15 McWhorter around the outside of Scotty. Ty Killa's getting impatient, wants to make a move. He knows he has limited time left. 5 to go. Ty Killa takes it up wide, up high. Trying to find any way around these 2 cars. He knows he might have the tires or the faster car right now. As Scotty gets a little bit loose, gives up the spot to Ty Killa. Now Ty Killa's got his sights set on the 15 of McWhorter, unless Scotty has anything to say about it. Stiers is over a second and a 3/10 behind Owens. Looks like Owens might be running away with this. We'll just have to keep an eye on the car, make sure it doesn't run out of fuel. I'm curious to see how closely we're on fuel. Oh, Scotty getting loose again. As Ty Killa getting around these lap cars. No problem. So is Scotty. 3 to go. And there's Tykilla. Does he make the pass on McWhorter? On the timing sheet, it says he does for the moment. Dives it down low. McWhorter doing everything he can to keep the momentum on the outside. Now Scotty, that opens the door for Scotty to get P5. Top 5 would be awesome for him right now. But Tykilla, great job having the patience and waiting till 2 laps to go, but can he hang on to it? Final lap, your leader David Owens out front. Number 11 car shouldn't have an issue. He's at almost this 2-second gap over Joey Sires. Sires in P2, going to be cruising into the finish. And Eric Thornton's your P3 out in the middle of no man's land. But the battle right now is between Tykilla, looks like McWhorter, Alex McWhorter, and Scotty going to be coming to the line. Backstretch. This is for P5 battle. Coming to the line, inside line, 948. Lets off. A quarter's going to get it. Great job of SSEP not getting into the 15. Great job. Great racing. Clean racing, by the way. Nothing out of the ordinary there. That is a great job by those two battling out. Same thing with Tykilla. Great job, you guys, keeping it clean. As that was an awesome race, man. It really got exciting there towards the end. I really want to know how much fuel they have left. But those are your results, folks. Looks like we got Owens, Stiers, Thornton, Tykilla, McWhorter, Scotty, Tommy Fox, P7, Sam Milliken, P8, David Kirkpatrick, great job, P9 after all those incidents. Same thing with Diamond, great job, P10. Murphy also P11, 1 lap down. Wright, great job. All these guys, great job. Pim Luth, great job, top 15. Way to go, buddy. Way to keep the car clean and stay on the track. That's what it's all about here. Oh, I'm missing David's burnout. Sorry, David. Joey.
What's happening, Kevin?
Oh, man. Hey, I was like, are you guys going to run out of fuel? I was like, I was so curious about the fuel situation.
Yeah, I was talking to David Owens there in Discord, and it was about 2 to go, and his spotter came on and said, I've got about 5 laps of fuel left, and I kept watching it the whole time. I think I had about 6 laps left of fuel coming across the line, so it was definitely close. Those cautions kind of helped out and timed out right, but yeah, we saved as much fuel as we needed to, and David just flat out drove me there, and then on that long run, I must have burned it up.
I was going to ask you, like, when do you think you burned it up? You think you was just when you're trying to drive away from everybody, or just?
You know what? I was talking to him about it. I was running a lower line than he was running. So I just wonder maybe if I was riding a line up, it was probably the right line to run, obviously. But yeah, I was running that low line there in both 1, 2, 3, and 4 there. So he was about a lane off the bottom, and maybe that was the difference. I don't know, but he just had a heck of a race and just completely outdrove me today.
No, I mean, man, like, that's awesome for your point of view from it. I know you've been on fire lately in the ARCA series and some of the other leagues, so it's really good to hear your opinion on it. Yeah, I was just curious on how it felt, but 6 laps of fuel left at the end of the race. Great job though, P2. It's nothing to cry home about. Great job. A lot of guys would kill for that spot, so great job, Joey.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you. Yep. You're
welcome. And then David, our winner, you there, David?
Yes, sir. I'm right here. How y'all doing tonight?
Oh, man, doing great, man. Thanks for putting on such a great race. Back-to-back league race wins. Really important one last night. Congratulations, by the way, for that big Truckin' Tuesday win. Yeah, no problem, man. What was the secret, David? I was really curious about fuel, and you guys had that really long green flag run there at the end compared to the whole earlier part of the race. But how much fuel did you have left, and do you think that higher line paid off at the end catching Joey?
I think the higher line paid off for sure. I had 5 laps of fuel to go with 4 laps left in the race.
Okay.
I cut it down to the wire. Was telling Joey, I said I didn't even pay attention to fuel. Um, I had an idea. I thought I could make it, and I just ran it out. I'm actually out of gas after doing a burnout, so I'm stuck here. But it was I didn't even come into this race expecting to win. I'm not the greatest here, but it worked out in my favor tonight. So good racing there with
No,
Joey. Good racing there with everybody there tonight. So
yeah, man. No, like a great confidence booster. I mean, anytime you do great, position great. I mean, it's always a confident booster, and yeah, just add this one to your repertoire, man. It's been great to watch you get better and better each week, and way to put Joey in his place back there in P2. It's good seeing someone else win. For me personally, I love Joey, but I'm always happy to watch someone get him at the end there. That was a great race. I was excited to watch that at the end, so I appreciate that. No offense to you, Joey.
Oh, none taken.
listen,
It's just
to
that
be
you're
able
just
to
so good.
I'm happy
Joey.
for David just as much as everyone else is. Believe me.
to be able to
Alright,
race
Dave.
with some of these guys, it's a privilege because they're so fast, and be able to run Joey down and pass him, and especially cleanly, it's fun. So
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I
I'm
enjoy
not
it.
sure if I understand the clean part. I'm still trying to figure that out myself, but that's a great job, David. And then Pim Luth, 033 Red Bull car. Hey man, great job out there. I think you got P14 there tonight. How did your race go?
I got P14. It's my best result, and I know for some people like Joey, it's different. But yeah, I was actually quite happy. Learned a lot. Drove a lot with I thought it was Terry, and we had some great racing. At least I could try to follow up. I was hoping for a last yellow because I was in the yellow dog position. But I had damage. I don't know why the admins didn't put up a yellow. I'm gonna do a protest, but yeah, nice racing.
Yeah, I'm not sure why race control didn't call that yellow, because if there was ever going to be a yellow, that was it.
And
I
I
did mention
called it out. It wasn't my fault. I was just, and I
No.
was holding my brakes. I could do everything, and then I was like, "What? No yellow." But yeah,
No,
no,
like,
it
it
was
looks
a
like the
great
car.
race.
Yeah, no, that car in front of you got, like, he made a like a quick left, and he must have got loose. And when he went to correct, he just got back in front of you. You had nowhere to go, unfortunately. But great job, Pim. I'm glad you finished the race, and that's what it's all about, man. Every lap you put away, you get a little bit better. And to everyone out there watching, we're always glad to have you guys come and check out the leagues. Check them out. We're always looking for new drivers. Great community here with both leagues of QRL and BRL. And yeah, guys, throwing it back to all you drivers. Anything else you'd like to say, though, before we sign off?
Yeah, I just want to give David Owens another big shout out today on the win. It was great working with him all day, talking to him, having him in the Discord, sharing notes and everything. So big shout out to him and for running the league as well. I mean, these admins, they don't ever get enough credit throughout the leagues, and just want to give him a big shout out for everything he does week to week. And you up in the booth, Kevin, you bringing Cavo over here, having the broadcast. It's awesome. Love seeing you, hearing you. Can't wait to have you back, man.
Oh, hey, appreciate it very much. Very heart-filled words. I appreciate it.
Well, same from my side. And David, you're as last. You're the winner. So I want to thank Cavo K, the whole team that supports and gives advice. I really learn a lot. And Kevin, great job in the broadcast booth. I'm already looking forward to watch it because it's always very exciting. So thanks very much for that.
Oh, thank you, Pim. I appreciate that. And David, I'm gonna end it with you, sir.
Yeah, just big shout out to everybody that shows up. Takes their time out of their week to come race with us. Shout out to Joey and Pim. Great people to race around, and shout out to Cavo K. You, Chris Morrill, Pim, Peter Lee, and I gotta include Jared Kelly in there.
If we have to.
Yeah. So it was really great when I pitched the idea to Chris about trying to get this done and to Pim. So I really appreciate it, and hopefully this thing continues to grow and we get Cavo K even bigger.
Right on. Great job. And then David, do you know where we're racing next week?
We are at Dover next week.
All right. So Dover, the sister track to Bristol, all
Yes,
concrete.
sir, we're all concrete. We are at Dover, and I do believe, let me double check. Let's see, I think we're Dover, and that leaves 2 races remaining.
Okay.
till we get to the cutoff race. Yep. So we
Yeah,
have
and I know
Dover
one of
next
the-
week.
And I know one of the big, one of the leaders in the standings, Nate, wasn't able to make it tonight, so that should shake things up going into the final couple races.
Definitely should shake things up. It is a win and you're in deal, so
Awesome.
he'll fall just in some standings. He's not, unless he misses a couple more races. Got to make 70% of the races to make sure you qualify for playoffs.
Right
but
on.
Yep, we're at Dover. Then we have Darlington and Chicagoland as the cutoff.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you guys all coming in and giving me a little interview there. And once again, thanks to everyone out there watching. And this is Kevin signing off for Cavalcade Racing. Thank you guys for listening and watching, and like and subscribe. We'll catch you guys next week here on the QRL.